let me very quickly ask you, because at this moment I'm coming to you live from your country. How do you see this latest round of the missile barrage that has come in from Iran? I'm standing in Ashdod, where the power station has been, in fact, struck by a missile. I was told that this is the first time a critical infrastructure like this has been struck by an Iranian missile. Do you see that this now, in fact, as a bigger escalation from both the sides?
I think we should lower the tension. It is not that bad. Israel is attacking Iran with 100 more explosive and target that are attacked precisely on a command post of the Iranian regime, their oppressive apparatus in Tehran. They are usually firing at civilians, and what happened in Ashdod will lead to retaliation on the electricity and the power grid in Tehran. Israel is standing strong. Israel achieved air superiority over Iran. We can attack every target in Iran. We destroy their nuclear program. We are now coping with the ballistic missiles, but the graph of the ballistic missiles that are fired at Israel are going down dramatically in the last 8 days. And if Iran will choose to continue the war, I think what we can inflict on them, as I say, 10 or 100 times more than they can inflict on us. We intercepted 99% of the drones. We will intercept many of the ballistic missiles. We have the best missile defense in the world. And the important issue is that the US join with us to destroy the nuclear program of Iran. So the ball is now in the Iranian court. They have to decide whether they will end the war by coming to negotiate another deal according to Witkoff, which is the special envoy for President Trump, or they want to continue the war only with Israel.
Right.
Fine, we can stand with it. Or they want to retaliate vis-a-vis the Americans.
Let me ask you this. The Israeli government, you are ready for negotiations to sit down with Iran now?
You were cut from, I can't hear you. Can you repeat, please?
Yes, I'm asking you, does that mean that, if the Iranian wants peace, if they want to sit across the table and discuss matters, the Israeli government is ready to cease the hostilities?
Yes, I think so. The Israeli goals were 3: to destroy the Iranian nuclear program. It was achieved. To destroy their ballistic missile capability to inflict a devastating effect on Israel. This is almost completed. And to create the conditions for a diplomatic solution. And when the Iranians will come, based on what happened to them since the beginning of the war, I guess Israel will be willing to stop as well. But they are not there yet. The supreme leader is insisting on continuing, and his mind should be changed with the continuing of the attack for maybe another week.
Okay, that's right. But let me ask you this then. Does this mean at this moment that both the countries are looking at, increased hostilities? While Iranians' missiles have been coming in, Israel is also retaliating. And on the other hand, there are conversations going on between the Iranian foreign minister and the president of Russia. How important is that in the context of the current crisis?
I think the Iranians and the Russians have good relation. the Iranians gave Russia drones to attack Ukraine. However, I don't see Russia joining the hostilities. President Putin said that there are 2 million Israelis who are speaking Russians. I don't see Russia interest to open a new front. They have a very tough war in Ukraine. I guess the foreign minister will get a lot of diplomatic sympathy, but the chance of this war to become a global war are very low, since the Russians are not interested, the Chinese are not interested. China need the oil from the Middle East desperately. They don't want the Strait of Hormuz to be blocked. They don't want the price of oil to go up. And I think it is in the interest of all the sides, Iran, Russia, China, Israel, the US, to end the war and to go back to the negotiation table.
Okay, before I let you go, my last question to you, I just want to ask you this. There is a sense among a lot of people in Israel that they want to see the end of this conflict soon. They do not want a very long drawn conflict as the situation is going on in Gaza. It's been already 13 days of hostilities. Do you see that the support for this operation could wane, could go down if it prolongs within Israel?
I think it's a very good opportunity to end the war both in Iran and in Gaza. And the model to do it, it's very much like the model that was applied in Lebanon, which is a ceasefire based on international resolution, in the Lebanon case 1701, but in the same time, a side agreement and side understanding between Israel and the US that if the terror organization or Iran are rebuilding their militarized threat on Israel, Israel has the right to act upon. This is working very well in the northern border, and it should be applied both to Iran nuclear, if Iran will start their nuclear program again, and to Hamas in Gaza. And then we can end the war on all the fronts.